Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks build and rescue video. Today we are going to be transporting some heavy equipment, which are these two cat machines right here, in the ENDAIR Beluga thingamabobby, which is right there, the ENDAIR Beluga XL, and I think we're just going to take them over to Sawyer's Island. We could have obviously put them on a ship, but I think transporting them via a plane was actually a cooler idea. So let's go ahead and put them inside and get going. Okay, so this is going to be a relatively laggy thing to do, but we're going to go ahead and open this up anyway. We're going to then go ahead and get on there. Can I do this jump? Can I make it? Yeah, I can. Easy peasy. We're going to go ahead and drive ourselves over, make sure we're attached to the plane, and then we're going to start loading the first one onto the plane. It's going to be great. Oh, if I could drive properly, then it would be great. There we go, we're attached. Alright, fantastic. So, leave that right there. Let's go ahead and fall off. We'll go ahead and push the first one over, then we'll attach it on, and we'll push it into the plane. However, there is one thing that I need to do first. We actually need to put the parking brake on the inside of this thing. So, get inside, put the parking brake on, go ahead and get outside again. We can then close the door. Yes. And realistically, we should be able to push this over. If I get in between these two, we should be able to push this backwards as strongly as we can. Hold on, keep pushing. Just push it, push it, push it. Push it, push it, push it. Alright, very good. And then eventually it'll end up in the right place. I hope. I'm hoping that this ends up in the right place. Come on. Push it more on this side. That's good. We are looking pretty well lined up, actually. Alright, push it to the side. Make sure we are very lined up. There we go. Fendabby dozy. And then we should realistically just be able to push this backwards and load it into the plane. Alright, here we go. Release the brakes. Push it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, and we are actually attached. That is fantastic. There we go. Great. Good. Now, I'm not sure if we'll fit both diggers onto this. If I push this as far forward as it can go, I don't know whether we'll fit both of them on to push them both in. But I think we might be able to get pretty close. So, I might try that. Alright, keep pushing it until it reaches the end. And then once it reaches the end, we'll go ahead and slap a brakes on. There we go. And I guess we can get inside and move the bucket around to see if we can move it so that it'll actually be able to load up the other things. So if I do this, we can lift it up quite high. Obviously, if it's too high, we won't be able to get inside the plane, but I think we'll work that out. Alright, so now we just got to go ahead and push this out of the way, make sure that the trolley things are actually, yeah, definitely out of the way, so that we can get the next one in, and we can put that one in the plane too. That'd be awesome. Okay, there we go. We finally pushed this one pretty much out of the way. Let's just go ahead and lob it forwards. That's fine. And get it out of the way, especially of the engines, because that's something we want to get out the way of, so we don't damage them. But anyway, go ahead and push that. That's fine. And then we need to push this one over, obviously. And, yeah. Oh, this is going to be cool. We need to put the parking brake on inside of this. We need to remember to do that, so let's do that now. And then we can do our work. It's going to be amazing. Parking brake on. Very good. Let's go ahead and start pushing this thing towards that one. And, yeah, we'll do a good job. Oh, it looks like we're actually going really quickly into this. There we go. We're attached. Very good. We are pretty well lined up. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and release the brakes. Push it so that it gets very close to the other one. And then we'll load them both up into the plane. And then we can start our journey. This is going to be fantastic. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoops. I didn't really mean to do that, but there we go. Release the brakes. Make sure it pushes forwards just a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're on. We've got them both on. That's amazing. Alright, so there we go. I've gone ahead and pushed the trolleys out the way. I mean, I guess you would call them trolleys. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and start loading these two up now. So, we're going to go ahead and get on the helm. There we go. We can press 1, and that'll lift them up. And then we can just push them in, and that'll be amazing. Alright, there we go. We've lifted them all the way up. Now all we need to do is start releasing the brakes and pushing them in. So, we'll do the back one first, because we totally can. Just go ahead and release the brakes and start pushing it backwards. Now, I'm hoping that we can actually fit this in the plane with that in the air. Although it doesn't really matter, because we can get inside and we can just lower it down. That's fine. We can do that. There we go. Lower it down and lift it up like this. Very good. And just keep pushing it backwards. Awesome. Yes. Alright, also, let's go ahead and turn the lights on. Make sure we've got those on. and just continue pushing this backwards. Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Now that we're almost at the back, let's go ahead and turn this on. Oh, whoa, there we go. Okay, turn the connectors on, I guess. Alright, push it so that we connect it, and we'll be good. Alright, so this is actually connected now, I do believe. Yeah, there we go. Alright, if I do this, we can't actually move it. Fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the other one and drag that in, and then we'll be good to take off, I think. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and release the brakes. Yes, go ahead and push it, and we'll just put it in the plane, and then we'll get rid of this lifty-uppy lifty thingamabobby, and then we'll be good to go, I think. That is awesome. I love it so much. There we go. I don't know how many of these would actually fit in this plane. I believe like 3 of them would fit, but that would be very laggy, so that's why I've decided with 2. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue it backwards. There we go. We are dragging the bucket along the floor for some reason. Let's continue. I don't know whether we'll fit in there. We could actually probably carry 4 of these. That's amazing, actually. We could probably carry 4. Yeah. Oh, no. Maybe just 3. Probably just 3. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue backwards. All right, we'll go ahead and select this so that when it gets very close, it'll connect on like this. Yep, there we go. Put the brakes on, and that is awesome. We're now good to go. So, let's go ahead and release this, and we'll drive out the way, and then we'll take off. Alright, here we go. Release the connector with 4. Go ahead and reverse. We're going to drive forwards onto those trolley things and get them out of the way, because at the minute, they're definitely in the way. Alright, here we go. We are going to go ahead and push these forwards. That is awesome. Get them out of the way. Get them out of the way. Push! Push! I obviously need to get this out of the way too, because it's a lot taller than those things. So we need to go even further, but that's alright. Also, the plane is so close to the end of the runway. It is very close to the end of the runway. Alright, keep pushing. Keep pushing. We are pretty much out of the way now, so let's just leave this and get in the plane and go. Alright, go ahead and close the door up. There we go. Door is going to close. It automatically locks itself into place, and that is fan-dabby-dozy. Let's go ahead and go downstairs. Get inside. There we go. We can close this up. Awesome. Let's get inside the cockpit, and essentially all we got to do now is take off. So let's do that. Alright, so I've gone ahead and started this thing up. We are almost ready to go. So let's go ahead and sit in the captain's seat, and we are actually going to get... Oh wow, look, they float. They're in the water down there. They're floating. That's amazing. Right, let's go ahead and take off in this thing. We'll go ahead and do this. There we go. I'll just put that to a million. That's fine. Release the parking brake if I can. There we go. Awesome. We're going to put the flaps down, and essentially we're just going to take off with this thing. So let's go. Let's go, go, go. Come on. All right, get this ENDAIR Beluga into the air. And there we go. We are flying. Awesome. That is cool. All right, let's go ahead and lift up the landing gear. Make sure that that folds up properly. Which indeed it is. Oh, that is amazing. I love it, actually. I really like that. That's so cool. And then the doors close behind. And that is it. Nice. All right, cool. Is our stuff still inside? Okay, we got an issue there. The rope is not that strong, actually. They're both doing it. Oh god, they are both doing it. Alright, what kind of speed should we actually be going? Let's go with 80. Let's go the slowest we can. To see if we can at least settle these down a little bit? I don't think we can. Look at that. They are flying. Alright, well anyway, now we're in the sky. Let's go ahead and lift off the flaps. There we go. And I think we can just fly off. We're going to actually deliver them to not Harrison Airport, but the other one, O'Neill. And yeah, that'll be fine. Actually, you know what? No, we're actually going to land at Harrison Air Base. I can see it right there. We'll just go ahead and drop our landing gear in a second. We'll drop the flaps back down again, and we'll land. Now, it seems like an unnecessary flight to do this, but I don't know. It seemed like a fun idea to load these, because that is cool cargo. That is really cool cargo. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and turn ourselves to the side, and we'll start our final approach. Look at this, we can actually adjust our cockpit lighting too. That's actually kind of cool, I like that. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and start to land in a second. So we need to reduce our speed, our throttle to about 55, something like that. Which has definitely slowed us down. And I think we feel the weight of those a little bit more when we do that. I'm also going to turn off the flight director. Actually, no, we're going to leave that on, but we're going to turn that off. so we keep our roll damper. That makes sense. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and drop the flaps down. Awesome. Let's drop the landing gear down as well. And, oh, did something break there? I'm not sure. We're gonna land this thing. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be so good. Alright, we are pretty well lined up on the runway. This is gonna be fantastic. Let's go ahead and figure out what else we need to do. Inoperable, that's all fine. Landing is between 55 and 45. We are currently at 5420. 420, nice. Alright, cool. And we're gonna land this thing on the center line. I mean, that is not true. That's not gonna happen. But we got our landing gear down. We've got our thrust low, we got our flaps down, we've got our cargo on board, which is a little bit unruly, but that's okay. Let's do this. Come on, we got this. We do got this. We do got this. Alright, I can actually control that with up and down, so we don't need to come inside the cockpit in order to do that. Let's go ahead and continue. We came in at a really weird, that was really strange, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and pop her down. Alright, a little bit of a strong landing, like a harsh landing, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and push 2. Push 2, that is our reverse thrusters. And they do actually deploy, look. They actually deploy from the engines. That's really cool. Anyway, we've landed. We have actually landed. Let's go ahead and taxi ourselves over to beside the hangar. And we'll start unloading our cargo. Also, look, the cargo is actually settled down. That's awesome. Right, let's thrust up a little bit. We need it to be, what, about 11, I think? 11. There we go. We've actually automatically put it at 11. And then we can start unloading. Just get us off the runway and we'll be good. Alright, there we go. We can probably stop right here. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and just slap on the parking brake. That's very good. We should have done the spoilers as we landed, but never mind. And we are good. Nice. I love it. That is fantastic. That is fan-dabby-dozy. So we should have stopped, or we should be stopping, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and turn those starters off. And we'll turn all of this stuff off too, because it is kind of necessary. There we go. Alright, so let's go upstairs. Open that up first, and then go up. Here we go. I don't actually have the tools for unloading this, just like I didn't have the tools for unloading the cockpit. We're just going to push them off, because that's how you unload things normally. Alright, lights are going to stay on. Let's go ahead and get to work. So, we're just going to do this. Release the brakes and the connectors. There we go. Release the brakes and the connectors. And push! Push! I can't actually push it out. I can't push both out. Just one at a time. Alright, that's fine. I need to move the bucket on this one. That's the problem. The bucket on this one is just digging into the ground, and that's just not right. So we'll lift it up a bit. If I can. Hold on. Is it off the ground now? It is indeed. We are bouncing around like a weird thing. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why we're bouncing, but just go. You know what would actually be really cool for this plane? Is if we did actually have like rope anchor tie downs. I think that's probably a really good addition, so that we can actually use anything in here instead of just these tracks. There we go. Just throw that off. Nice. Delivered. Awesome. And then we're going to deliver this one. And then I think we'll try and drive this around a little bit, because I haven't actually used it yet. So we'll just push this and get it out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and push this off as well. Here we go. There we go. Nice. We've delivered the cargo. We've delivered the car. Alright, fantastic. One of them is upside down, and it's about to drag the other one off. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's get inside this one, and, well, attempt to use it. Alright, so what we gotta do is release the cargo straps. So let's go ahead and do this. And just drop it. We'll just drop all of them as we go. There we go. Drop it. Very good. And we'll do this one as well. This is the only thing actually keeping it on the pad too. Whereas I know the cockpit the other day was actually just sealed to this. It was one piece. So this is kind of interesting actually. I want to see if this will work. There we go. Jump inside. Let's go ahead and turn on the key button. Or turn the parking brake off. Okay. And it is presumably broken. I'm not sure what's going on here. It sounds like it's broken. Is there something that I need to be doing? Is there a fuel line that I've cut by accident? I don't know. Alright, you know what? Put the reverse on. And we'll go backwards. Make sure we can get off of this thing. Okay, cool. We did it. Nice. Alright, I don't know why it's broken, though. The battery needs charging. The battery does need charging, but, like, I can't charge the battery. I think it's because the parking brake was on the whole time. So I think that messes it up a little bit. Oh, well, that's annoying, isn't it? You know, there is actually really cool parts about this, too. You can actually lift this up, and the engine hood releases, and you can actually see inside. You can see the engine inside of this thing. You can actually open up this as well and see the engine from above. It's actually very cool. It's a very, very cool creation. And yeah, I love it. It's actually very, very nice. What would be nice on this thing as well, though, would be some rope anchors in the bucket, so we can actually attach things to the bucket. Because I don't think there is any. Let's double check. Let's just double check. We can have a look inside. Yeah, there's none. That would be a really cool addition, I think. But other than that, this thing is cool. This thing is very cool. How about we get a new one? Let's get a new one from that hangar, and we'll test it out. And there it is. So, like, these things, I believe, like, they look bigger than they actually are. Like, this isn't actually massive, as you guys could already see, because I fit 2 of them in a Beluga. But, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, the Beluga's big, though, isn't it? So I guess that's fair. Right, lift this up. And the engine should start. The engine should start. There we go. Takes a little while for the engine to start, but then it does. That is awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and lift this up. Alright, whoa. Whoa. Oh god, I'm not very good at driving these things. Articulated things are very, very difficult to drive. At least in my experience. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, I wanna keep driving. Okay, I want the bucket to, like, fold upwards. But I think that's as far up as it goes. It can't be, though, because I've folded it up further before. Oh, God. Oh, God. This thing's fast. How fast are we going right now? It doesn't have speed. We don't have a speedo, but we're going quick. Oh! Whoa! Uh-oh. Whoa, drifting. Oh, we're going backwards. Amazing. What the? Whee! Nice. So, yeah, this thing is actually amazing. I really, really like it. You can drift it. There's not really a use for it just yet in Stormworks. But I'm hoping that eventually there will be a use for it, and that would be awesome. It does actually look like we are on fire, but I think that's just the lighting. I feel like that is just the lighting. Also, it is seemingly quite hard to control. If we could control the gear system, then I think it would be easier. Because then we could just leave it in first and it would go slow. But, never mind. Also, it does actually have wing mirrors. Look at that. You can actually see behind you. That's very cool. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this video here for now. If you guys want to use this creation, or you want to use the actual Beluga itself, I'll link them both down below, and you guys can test them both out. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Goodbye.